Hi everyone, this is Jane here from Crystal Sparkles Readings. Just here to pop down a card for the day for us. So I'm going to have a shuffle of the black and white Faulkner deck. Let me just sort this camera out a little bit. Okay, so let's just pop down a card and see what we've got for today. Sorry I wasn't around yesterday. Unfortunately, dentist took longer than thought. So let's have a little look and see what we've got. Okay, so for today, we've got the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles I really like as a card. It's kind of got lots of different connotations and different, as all the cards do, you know, they've all got their own little ways of looking at things, and you know, it just depends how it feels on any given day to me. So, you know, you can see this, the Four of Pentacles is a little piggy bank, and so, you know, it's kind of obvious what the piggy bank's talking about. But it doesn't just mean money, okay? It doesn't just mean saving money or spending money. It's about saving energy, spending energy, thinking about where you are expending your energy, what you're putting your energy into, and kind of having that thought process going on. So it depends what way I see the pig. Sometimes I see the pig as feeling quite kind of chirpy and smiley, and I think he's quite smiley today. Sometimes where his eyes are kind of going over to the right, he can look like a little bit nervous. I don't feel like that with him today, and I know that sounds crazy, but if you have your own cards and you read your own cards, you'll know what I mean, because different things jump out on different days. So today I feel like the Four of Pentacles piggy is kind of quite chirpy and quite happy with what he's got inside him. He's quite happy with his lot, and he feels like he could spend money if he wanted to, or spend energy if he wanted to. I don't feel like his energy is very protective. I've got to keep what's mine. I mustn't let anybody have what's mine. And that can quite often come through with the Four of Pentacles, but in this occasion, it isn't. He's kind of cool, he's chilled out, he's relaxed. So the energy of that pig today, or the Four of Pentacles energy today, is very much about, you know, feeling confident that you have what you need, that you will be provided for, that you can trust the universe to give you what you need. So it's a kind of really positive Pentacles card that is saying, no need to worry, you will have plenty. So that's a good card for the day. In terms of an energy for the next couple of days, it's kind of saying, you know, just relax really, and know that you're going to be provided for. Law of attraction is kind of all about being able to focus on the good around you and therefore attract more good. So if you are in an energy of feeling safe, feeling secure, feeling provided for, then that's what you attract. If we're kind of in an energy of not feeling like we have enough, feeling like we can't spend anything because we don't have enough money, feeling like we're so lacking in energy that we don't want to do anything to save wearing ourselves out, then that's what we kind of regenerate. Okay, so it's about being in an energy of feeling good about where you are to attract more good things to come to you. So I'm just going to have a little shuffle of the energy oracle cards. As usual, these are the ones I've been using lately. They're the ones by Sandra Ann Taylor. Energy Oracle. Really, really like these. As I said, I'm using the Colette Baron Reid Oracle cards for my own sort of personal little project that I'm doing at the moment. So I'm not using them on here. But I've got a load more Oracle cards here. So I might have a little move around and see if I can... I might use the Messenger Oracle perhaps tomorrow and see what we get with that one. Oh, hello, we've got a visitor. Merlin's come to say hello. It's not too busy for us today. Hey, Merlin. Hi, Mels. Hello. Okay, so he's come along to help out. He does that from time to time. Okay. Let me have a little shuffle and put down this oracle card for us. Okay, He's decided to go and have a little look on the windowsill now. So, in the Oracle cards, we have the Thinking Man. Now, this is an interesting one because it is very similar to the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is all about air sign energy. It's a kind of really positive card. I like the Thinking Man. But what the Thinking Man says is don't be tempted to overthink things too much. Use your intelligence, use your intellect, use all those skills that you have. You can see he's kind of deep in thought considering what's in his hand. And that's kind of appropriate as well because the Four of Pentacles talks about what's in your hand. And is there enough in your hand or is there not quite enough in your hand? So he's having his little debate about that with himself. So what I would say to you is the Thinking Man is positive, but don't be tempted to overdo it. When we've got it with the Four of Pentacles, my feeling is that the message there is don't overthink it too much. Be in this energy. This energy is good, okay? The Four of Pentacles is the pig's looking chirpy today. So the Four of Pentacles is saying it's okay, you will have enough. The Thinking Man says don't overthink and worry about that too much. Now, I'm kind of not asking you to completely disregard the future. What I'm asking you to kind of do is focus on the moment. So that doesn't mean completely ignore what's happening in the future. And, you know, we all have to make provision for ourselves. Will we have enough energy? If I spend all my energy today, will I have enough energy to do what's coming up for the rest of the week? Of course, we have to consider that. But what I feel like is being said to us today is to be more in the moment. So don't project too far into the future and worry about it. It's the easiest way to describe it is with money, but I kind of don't like to just focus on money in these little daily broadcasts because that's not really what we're here for. I'm not a financial advisor, far from it. But I'm trying to think of a better way of explaining it because the Pentacles cards are generally about that kind of, you know, that sort of monetary value and abundance and all that stuff. I'm trying to think of a better way of explaining it. The only way I can put it is in terms of energy. So if you know, for example, that you're going to have a massive weekend of going out and partying, you probably wouldn't be expending too much energy in the week. You'd be saving yourself for that event, wouldn't you? So that's kind of what this is saying, is pay attention to what energy you have, but don't overthink it too much. You know, just because you've got a massive weekend, it doesn't mean to say you have to go to bed for the whole week, does it? So it's kind of saying keep yourself in balance and don't overthink and over worry too much. Four of Pentacles is saying it's all okay. Piggy is happy. Piggy's got plenty in here. He looks quite like a nice chubby piggy today. So that is saying that trust that you will be provided for. The Thinking Man says don't overthink it too much. Don't worry about it. Don't keep over analysing it. And it's interesting because I know I'm aware that I have kind of gone over it a few times to try and say it to you in a better way. So maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe that's a message for me to shut up. So it just feels to me like it's all okay. You don't need to worry. I'm going to stop. Because I think what I'm doing is being the Thinking Man, saying too much, doing too much, articulating too much, overthinking, using intelligence rather than intuition. So intuitively, my very first thought with that pig was, don't worry, chill out, you have plenty. So I'm just going to leave it there as a little example of how the Thinking Man can completely mess you up. And make you overthink things. So just bear that in mind. I will leave that with you for today. I should be back again tomorrow. Have a really, really good rest of the day and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.